As snow falls through the air, postcards of beautiful sights.
What? What? It ain't winter. It's not Christmas. What the heck is going on? I mean, like, seriously, what the heck is going on? It's snowing here on April 12th, 2025. I had to go to the store this morning to get funnels. And I'm like, I wasn't expecting this when I walked out the door. I was like, what? Oh my gosh. I couldn't believe it. I said, what's going on? This isn't an April Fool's joke. It's like snowing. Now, it'll be gone soon, but still, it's snow on the ground. And slushy driving, or like, what the heck is going on? This ain't right. This isn't right. So this is what we woke up today in the Northeast and probably New England. Is this? I couldn't believe it. I was like, wait a minute. Am I seeing this right? Snow on the ground? Oh, I don't know. It's weird. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 34 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 40 degrees.
So it'll melt, and it's going to be 68 on Monday. It's not like I got this. It's not on the concrete or the pavement or the asphalt. It's just on the grass. But still, and the car. I was like, oh, wait a minute. It's just too early for this. So I hope everybody's having a great start to your weekend. Because this was just crazy seeing all that out there. Okay. It starts already. It's like so early in the morning. I just started streaming and the messages are coming in. It's like, whoa. It's a little early for that. I just freaking woke up. Well, that's not true. And what's up, David? I don't like saying last names because I don't know if they want their last name said. So what's up, David, in TikTok? Or on TikTok? I still can't believe it, though. All the snow. It's not a lot of snow, but it's still snow. And just a tidbit of information regarding the station. This one, kgradb.com. In the near future, we will be rolling out a merch line. So merchandise for all the shows, on the network. So keep an eye on that. And I'll keep everybody posted. But in the near future, there will definitely be a merch line available. Of course, of KGRA specific, station specific, and shows. So I'm looking forward to it because I get the inside preview, and I'm gonna tell you, a lot of it looks so cool. I'm like, can I have that? Can I have every one of those? Excuse me. So it's quite exciting times. And like I said, this is very preliminary, but the stuff will be high quality. It's not going to be cheap. It's going to be exceptional quality. And I don't want to get into too more specifics, but I'll provide more information as it becomes available. But I'm excited. It's almost like I remember this one when it came out. I loved this one. I love this one. It's one of my favorites because I'm a fan of these type. So, just make more KGRA so I can get more of them with different shows on it. Oh, I could just see it. Oh my gosh. The different. It should be really cool. So anyway, good morning. And like I said, I'll keep everybody posted. It'll be available on kgradb.com. When the time comes, soon. Not yet, but in the near future. It's hard to hold that kind of information back. Like Mark D'Antonio would say, a good friend of mine, Bill, you've got a big mouth. And he says it all, of course, in fun. I'm just trying to figure out what pop-ups I'm missing here. I think I found it. Yeah, so let's mute the tube. It was a weird thing to see snow outside this morning. Really weird. How much snow did you get? 4 inches? Oh, Mike. Oh, I feel for you. That's what I just said before I came on. I bet you the people in New England, too. Well, you're New England. And I'm not surprised, but 4 inches? Oh, my God. You know what I want to say? It's blank to be you. Did it stick on the asphalt, like pavement, concrete, like that, too? Or just the grass surfaces, like here? Mike's in the Berkshires, to my northeast. I don't want to laugh because he could be laughing at me in the future. Like, don't laugh, Bill. It could be you next. It's turning to rain here, though. It's that heavy, wet stuff. Oh, I know. It was that here, too. But it's not. See over here, it looks like that. It's like maybe an inch. It's barely covering the grass. But if you see the concrete, see the pavement, it didn't stick to that. Even the panels. Well, the panels are heated, the solar panels. But even the front of my house is clear. It's not. It's only on the grass, and it was on the car, but not on the roads. So it wasn't too bad. I can't complain. It's not like I got to go out there and shovel. Oh my God, April 12th, I'm going to shovel. No way. Plus, it's going to get warm, so it'll melt quick. And thank gosh it wasn't more precipitation, like heavy, because then it would have been a problem with the power lines, trees. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not laughing, Mike. And then the quick, fast melt could have caused flooding for some people, not me. I don't live in those conditions. I never have a flooding risk because, as you could see, the property goes downward. And you can see this area here and here. This is the underground drainage I have that the water comes off here and runs down the property this way. And actually, it comes down the driveway from the road, and the salt chemical has now, from the winter, has actually made this grass go bye-bye. It's brown. I don't think it's going to come back. Whatever they were putting on the road, and as it comes down my driveway and goes into the drainage, is causing the grass to turn brown. So I don't even know if this can grow back. If it doesn't, I'm going to put a gravel line from here to where that pipe is that comes out of, under the ground right here. And I'm just going to put gravel. Because it's always going to be that way. Because they do it. They over-treat the roads here, which I'm not complaining. I am not. at all, because we always have great roads up here. We don't have that problem. Even in snowstorms, they're right on it. They are on it here. They don't play in the town. So they do a great, I mean, those are the kind of things that are important when they take care of the roads and the community and stuff like that. That's important. And I have zero, absolute zero complaints about this town. And that comes across the board with first responders, fire, police, EMS. I mean, look at the ambulance. When I was sick a year and a half ago, they got here in 4 minutes. They could have saved my life. Literally. I mean, like I said, no complaints here. Absolutely zero. So this town is awesome. And they're like, before the snow even starts, like if there's a storm, which we didn't have any, but even like this, even like they know that it's going to snow, they're out there before it snows and put that down on the roads so that it doesn't stick. They're on it. They're amazing here. And you could be laying down, you hear the plows, and you're like, I didn't hear it this morning though. Like, because they didn't need the plows. They just put the salt. And it's not actually, it's a special salt they use now. It's not actually based on salt like we think it is. That does a lot of damage to roads and cars, vehicles. I don't think it's calcium, but they use some other base. I don't know. I'm not even gonna get into that because I'd be speculating. But you can hear them doing their thing. And I live on a side road. The main road is down there. Even my road gets clean like this. It helps that I think the driver of the plow lives right above me up there. So he makes sure our stuff is clean. I think there's a little insider thing going on there, but I'm not sure. The salt on the roads that they put to treat the roads for snow and ice. It destroys. It creates potholes. It just destroys the asphalt, the pavement, and it can do damage to your vehicle over time. Even the paint job. So you don't want that, but they don't use that here. They use some kind of a new thing. Hold on, I'm getting a message. Okay. Oh boy. I'm just keeping an eye because there's meetings that were going on earlier. I don't know if they're still ongoing. But there's meetings right now in Oman. So I'm waiting to see if any news comes in from that. Okay. I'm getting emails. It's like it doesn't stop. I just woke up. Not really. I went out already. They use, I can't, I don't know. I'm going to need glasses, like seriously. They use a lot of sand on the roads here. See, they don't do that here. They don't use sand. Suction weather drives up and the bike lanes open. Oh gosh, I can imagine. But it's almost like now they pave the roads with this other stuff that lasts a lot longer, and it's not like the blacktop asphalt that you're used to seeing. They don't do that on the roads now. It's like I can't describe it. It's some kind of compound that looks like ordinary cement, but it's not. And it lasts a lot longer. It's not blacktop. It's something new. And they resurface the roads, and it's amazing. It's not blacktop. It's some other material they're using now. And they did my road like 4 or 5 years ago with it. The road is still intact, completely, no cracks, nothing. I'm like, ooh, they found a new way to redo the roads. Now, it's happened here. I don't know if it's happening anywhere else, that they don't just resurface with asphalt anymore. It's something else. And yeah, they take off the asphalt. It takes a while for them to do the roads. And then they just put this new stuff in, and it fills it in. It's absolutely amazing. I should take pictures of my road and show you at some point. But it's impressive. And I've seen that every time they redo a road, they're using this stuff. And I'm like, whoa. And it lasts. But they have to rip out the older stuff. They come in with these trucks and they rip out the old asphalt. And then they do portions at a time. And then they lay this new stuff in. And it's like redoing the roads. But they don't have to do the maintenance. It's a heck of a job, but think about it. When roads need the maintenance, there's cracks, there's potholes that develop, the asphalt starts, they got to resurface it. Then they patch it up. And then eventually they got to redo the whole thing anyway. So this is some new thing they're doing, and it's effective. It may cost more at the onset, but they're probably saving money in the long term to do it this way. That would be my guess. Good morning, Curtis. I'll take a picture of this. It looks like, if you're on a highway, it looks like that kind of pavement now. It doesn't look like that black stuff. They're using some kind of material. You just emailed me. I can't believe you got 4 inches of snow. I got this out here, but it's not much, and it's not on the asphalt. He's going to definitely send me a picture of his snow. I know it. If I could guess, Mike, you probably sent me a picture of the snow, right? He did. Yucky snow. Oh, my God. That's funny. I knew you were going to send a picture of this. Wow. It doesn't look yucky. It looks nice. If you love snow. No, but actually, it looks nice. It's a beautiful picture, actually. Where is it? I just did updates for drivers, so my stuff is popping up in different places. It's bizarre. There it is. That's from Mike's house, I'm assuming this morning. So he got the snow. That's a beautiful picture, actually. That's a nice picture. That's like a postcard picture. You should save that for Christmas cards. For Christmas cards. In April. Oh. Yeah, you could tell it's that heavy, wet snow. Just the way it's on the trees, you could tell. The trees, you could see the weight on the trees. That's why I say, if you have too much of that stuff, you gotta worry about power lines, trees, all that. Like I said, I got less than an inch out here. And it's not sticking only to the car and the grass. That's it. And when I went out this morning and I saw that stuff, I was like, I did a TikTok video, a quick one, 15-second. I said, what? Look at this. It was funny. When I couldn't believe it, I was like, what? There's snow on the ground? April Fool. It was weird. I need coffee. Actually, I need more coffee. I don't even know if there is. I gotta make more. That was a beautiful picture, though. Mike, of the snow in your house, your backyard, or wherever it was. Oh man, we had an inch of snow here yesterday, and it melted. Yeah, it. You gotta remember, even if it snowed like where Michael is, 4 inches. Remember, we're in spring now, so the sun is a bit higher now in the sky. So it doesn't stick around. It just doesn't. And I believe the temperature here is going to be like close to 70 on Monday and Tuesday. It's supposed to rain today. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. It's supposed to be nasty. No, you could keep your snow, Mike. You could keep it. I'm good. I'm good. I mean, I'm not ready for this anymore till fall. Not even fall. Winter 25, 26. Forget about it now. I'm like, I can't even go bike riding. Today would have been a great day to go bike riding. It's Saturday, but I can't. Because it snowed outside and it's all over the place. Plus, it's cold. Alexa, what's the temperature? Oh, shit, Alexa went dead. Alexa, wake up.
Good morning. Today, I'm reflecting on the extraordinary life of author Beverly Cleary, who was born on this day in 1916. Her stories introduced young readers to refreshingly
Alexa,
realistic...
stop. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 35 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 40 degrees.
35, 40 degrees today. Hold on.
Next 7 days. Saturday, 40 degrees Fahrenheit and snowy rainy weather. Sunday, 55 degrees and clouds and showers.
55.
Monday, 64 degrees and lots of clouds. Tuesday, 63 degrees and intermittent clouds. Wednesday, 49 degrees and lots of clouds. Thursday, 57 degrees and lots of sun. Friday, 59 degrees and rainy weather.
This is it. It better be it. Because we're going in like mid-April now. This should be it. This should be it, Mike. We should be okay. We should be good until... I don't even want to say it. I'll say an early date. October? It better not snow in September. So I'll just say at the earliest, October of this year, we could see this again. So enjoy it while it lasts? No. It's not like I'm going to get a toboggan and go on a sleigh riding. I want to go on my bicycle. Not a sleigh. But if that's what it's like over there, not so much here. But he's in high elevation. He says, don't jinx it with your big mouth. Yeah, I'll do a Ralph Cramden. No, but seriously? Oh my gosh. What's going on? Hold on. Okay. What the heck was I saying? Oh, don't make me jealous about the tubing. They closed the tubing place that was in Hunter Mountain. I was so upset. I used to love that. In Hunter Mountain. Not Hunter Mountain. It's oh my God, Tannersville, which is not far from Hunter Mountain. It's called Tannersville. What's Candace saying? Candace, where were you last night for the shows? Oh, did you watch? Oh, I think you would have loved A World Awakening last night. There was like 10 of them on. I have to lower my A device. You know why? Because then I hear complaints that I'm activating everybody's A device. And I get yelled at. Bill, you're making my thing go off. Like a person like Mike goes, I'm not saying it's just Michael. Bill, don't worry, I got headphones on. But there's other people that are like, stop doing that. You're setting mine off. But today is 55. Time to take the cover off the boat. Oh, I remember going through that with my dad. Oh, I'm live, man. Nothing's going on. There's nothing going on at all. Just live and talking. She's like, what up? Am I bugging out? Am I losing my mind? She's like, what's going on? She's partially right. Just trying to... Anyway, Alexa, dim living room light.
Okay.
I need more coffee. But anyway, they used to have a tubing place nearby, and they shut it down. And I used to love doing that. It was so much fun. Now there's like, they even closed the zip line in Hunter Mountain. It just got too expensive. The insurance coverage closed it down. It just got too expensive to cover. That's another one that's terrible. I need more coffee. I do. She's not going to do it for me. I wouldn't ask her. She probably just woke up. And I don't want to have Momzilla be stirring around either. But yeah, that's disappointing. So I hear you, Alice. I hear you. That you can do the biking in the morning and do the tubing or kayaking or whatever the heck you do, because I know you're an outdoors person. See, if we lived near each other, you know we'd be doing a lot of stuff outdoors together. You know that, right? You know that. Bob is another one. He likes to do outdoor activities. I even would assume that Michael would probably be in on that. There's a few of us that would be out there and enjoying the outdoors and doing our thing. And maybe, who knows, maybe one day we will all get together and do some kind of an adventure like that. Never say never. That's my motto. Right? But I don't want to even joke. Might have to take a boat or something to get to you. Up the St. Lawrence River. Oh my God. Oh, yeah, we'd get in trouble with our adventures. There's no doubt. There is no doubt, because we would push the limits. I don't even want to say anything. You know what I mean? Because Momzilla could be listening. There are some trails that can be really awesome. I'll just say it like that, because I'm on TikTok, so... The pup stays here with Mom. I travel alone. At least at the moment, I travel alone. I like it. Been there, done that recently. I'll stop off at the Hudson and get... Yeah, that's true. I could just go... That's true, because it connects. We can go... Because she's in Canada. I know where she is, but I ain't putting it out there where she is. But it's quite the journey up north. It is. It's not just simply once you reach into Canada. It's a trip still up. But we can definitely connect her. I am not joking. I could pick you up at the edge of the Hudson, up there, somewhere, maybe near Kingston. And then we go upstream for quite some time, and she could literally meet us on the shore where she is. Literally, that's where she is. Yeah, that's true. The more value. Oh my God, let's stop. Let's stop right now while we're ahead. Oh my God. I still can't get over that it was winter, like Winterland over here this morning. I gotta see it again. I just gotta see it again to put this in my mind. Because I just think, I still can't believe that when I went out to the store this morning, I had to see this. I was like, and she thought I was joking. I said, Ma, there's snow outside. She goes, what? I said, yeah, there really is. No. Yes. I need to make coffee. Look, there's snow outside. Like what? Let me just grab quick coffee. Oh, if there is any coffee, I'm gonna have to make some. Right, Ma? 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 What a surprise with that snow outside. Right? I'm telling everybody, my friend that lives in Massachusetts, he got 4 inches. I'm like, what? Huh? Say that again? Yeah. But he's more near the ocean. Yeah. This guy's in the mountains. So he got, I don't know if they got snow in Boston, like over there. Because it's warmer by the ocean, you know what I mean? But up in the mountains, they got snow in the mountains for sure today. Even the Hunter Mountain probably got snow. I mean, but it's all gonna melt for everybody. It doesn't matter. Anyway, go back to sleep. Rest. It's almost 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm waiting for my coffee to warm up. What? Yeah, he's under your bed. The baby. Mr. Spoiled. I take him for a walk, and what does he do? Go right back with you. What a traitor. Nah, stop. He's been under that bed since he was a puppy. It is not dangerous. The bed is not going to collapse. I mean, why would it? Are you jumping up and down in your bed? Huh? Hold on, I can't hear you. I'm getting my coffee. Say that again? There's no snow in front of the house. There's snow only on the grass. And it's going to be 40, so it's going to melt. And tomorrow's supposed to be 55 and rain. The cats, I fed them. They're in their houses. Fine. There's no snow, I told you. On the concrete, like, no. It's only on the grass and it was on the car. That's it. No big deal. All is good, Bob. Well, not really, because I need to make a fire. Sorry, I had to get coffee. Oh, man, I got to make a fire, because it is a little chilly in this room. There's a difference with the fire in the other room to no fire here. You could feel that chill with the door closed. It's like, whoa, we need a fire. What's going on in here now? Writing it, man. Oh, Lorraine, Alice. Maybe in the year or two to come, you might be the person that would do that crazy trip that I want to do on a bike. I think you're probably the only one that can maybe handle it. Going from Buffalo, New York to Albany, and then we take the train, or I could park my car in Albany. Probably. That is a 300-mile bike ride. But it's mostly trail. No Harley, no street ride. It's mostly trail. And they have camping sites along, but I was looking at, just think, if we were to do 60 miles, it would take 5 days. And the prices for hotels, I checked, are pricey. So, do we pop a tent or do we get a room? That's the question. Right now there's ice. It's sleeting. I could hear it on the air conditioner. I gotta start a fire. But we don't even have to, I wouldn't even suggest something like that. If anybody comes to visit here, we just go to a trail. Or we take the bikes to the out of New York City and we do the New York City trail. It's really nice. Really nice. I think that is the trail to do. If somebody comes, we park outside the city and we ride into the city and do the West Side New York City trail. It's nice. Or, better yet, I have a better idea because I'm good at that. Better yet, this is what I would do. I would park the car in New York City in a garage like on 42nd Street, which is the one I always go to. Then we bike ride the city, but then we could also go to places. It would be like a whole day thing. Go bike riding early, then go to maybe the Intrepid, Times Square, down to the Battery, go to the Statue of Liberty. There's lots of things you can do. You can make, a whole day affair out of it. That would probably be the best. That, I mean, instead of going crazy on some like adventure like that, a nice day in the city and hitting like different places and doing that bike ride. That's nice. Eating down there, because there's a lot of nice places too to eat. So that could be a nice trip into the city. And then we're out before sunset. I gotta get back here before it gets dark. I don't want to be down there when it's dark. But it's nice in Times Square at night. There's a lot of theaters there, of course. It's nice. But trust me, I want to get in my car and get the heck out of the city and head back here. Like, get me home. Some people love that. You know, they love the city thing. I've been there, done that. I'm done. I am so done with that. A lot of people like to be around lots of people and be able to do all these things. But I want to tell you, it's great to be up here where you have so much space and nobody's on top of you and you have privacy and it's just not populated. That's why I love the rural life much more than the city life. But there are people that love that too. They can keep it. Absolutely. I gotta check my fire. I have to start a fire. That's what I'm watching right now. It looks like it's gonna go, but I gotta put another piece of wood. I don't think that's gonna cut it. Okay, let's put another piece. You could probably see the glow, can you? Yeah, you could see the glow on the alien of the fire. You could see it against me. You see the fire glow? fire going. Because it's chilly. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Oh, I made a score with flour. I was like, uh-oh, Bill, you, oh. Okay. What were we talking about? Let me just message someone. Oh, God. I don't want that. Okay. Anyway, I want to enjoy my coffee too. I don't go back to New York City due to being there. You know why. Oh, I know why. I hear you. It's PTSD for you. I get it. And that's all I'm going to say on that. But I understand. Oh, yeah. Oh. I was like, yes. Alice, we'll talk offline. But it was like, yes. But at least it's gonna warm up because I'm starting to get to the point where I need to work out badly. This lack of bike riding is just brutal for me because I'm starting to get conscious again that I need to just get rid of this little left over here. I have to get out there. I have the inside bike, but it's not the same. I like being outdoors and riding every day. And my shoulder is definitely feeling better. Still hurts slightly, not hurts. Yeah, there's a little, still hurts a little bit here. But the hard part is this. Like right there is pain. So I'm not there yet. I can't do weights yet. It probably won't happen. I probably won't be able to lift weights till the fall again. Which is, kind of upsets me because it just does. Because I was doing everything. Working out with weights and cutting the fat with the bike riding. And it's such a setback. But at least I could still lose the weight and get rid of the fat. Whatever's left. So at least I can do that. Because the mission is not over. The mission is not over. I still got to lose about 15 more pounds and then I'll be happy. But I need to get out there. Oh, a row machine. Those are nice. I don't have room for one like that. Even if it was compact and you could fold it up, I don't have room. I don't have room here anymore. But that is nice. I'll be out there on the bike soon. Like Monday. 60-something degrees, I'm going bike riding. No less than 30 miles. No doubt. I'm going bike riding Monday. Oh, yeah. But again, I still have a goal to hit. And that's called 155. Because I'm 170 now. I weighed myself this morning. I gained a pound. No big deal. But I got to get to 155. That's my goal. What happened now? I got the room, but I'm in the middle of a... Oh, I hear you. But it was disappointing because here I am cutting up again, getting like the muscle build up again, and then I get hurt. And I'm like, because I was doing great with the weight loss. And I still am, kind of. But then, I was working with the weights because somebody put it in my head, you should be working out with weights. My friend C who's probably sleeping right now. So I said, okay, I'll take some light weights and start doing benching, and because I have the bench in my bedroom, folds up with the bar, and I got the weights here. I mean, are they here? No, they're in the other room. Yeah, they're in the other room. But there's still some weights on the floor here, but not what I'm looking for. Maybe even like something like this. Like if just, something simple as this. But I got the main weights in my bedroom. So don't think I wasn't lifting weights, because I was. You could see how I bulked up. You can see it. Especially here. And here too. But then I got hurt. And now I can't probably do anything till the fall, which is that's upsetting. But the bike riding, I can still do a lot. So the bike riding will be effective in getting rid of the rest of this stuff I want to get rid of. I want to be able to sit where I don't even see anything. That's a goal. When there's no flap, that's a goal. Then because when you're sitting, and when you're on a camera, it makes you look a little bit different too. I do have a bike. I have a nice one, stationary bike right here. It's nice, but it's not the same to me. I like to be out there riding. I love bike riding. I love it. I used to do it a lot when I was younger. It's always been something that's been part of my life. And going out there, Lorraine and Mike, some of you might relate to this. Just going out there, you could be by yourself, and I do it all the time. Hello, Brenda in TikTok. I can't see TikTok chat. So good morning to all of those in TikTok. Chase, I see you. I do have a pop out for TikTok to see if anybody comments, but hope you're all having a great Saturday morning. And TikTokers. I do see you all popping in there. So I just want you to know that. But for those who love the outdoors, it is so great for so many reasons. Nuclear. What's happening? Oh, we need to watch Oman today. Nuclear. You know what I'm talking about. And hello to the user. But it's great for your mental, physical, everything, even spiritual, to be out there and enjoying the outdoors and doing you and getting away from all the noise. I'm telling you, for me, when I go bike riding all the time, and you know how it is here with my trails, I'm in the woods. It's beautiful here. I love it. I wouldn't trade it for nothing. I love it. And there's a lot of hiking trails up here in the Hudson Valley, Catskills. A lot of places where you can go camping, even though I could camp in my backyard if I wanted to, which I have. Put a 10-man tent in my backyard when I had a lot of people here for Pine Bush UFO Festival. Yes. And it's not for nothing, Alice. It's also the lack of people. Just being out there by yourself riding, and yeah, you might run into a few other people riding their bike or jogging on the trails, walking their dog. But in general, you're just out there cruising along. I got my music going on and just enjoying it. The fresh air, the beautiful scenery, the whole atmosphere, and it's just awesome. I mean, I would encourage people to do it more often if they can. A lot of people live in a city environment; they just can't. Really, the only thing they have is like a park, and But up here, and people that live in a rural community know this. It's different. It just is. we can take advantage of our environment and make the most of it. I mean, I just think about bike riding when I went to New York City to do the trail that connects all the way up here, same trail. But it's beautiful. I'm riding right along the Hudson River, upper Manhattan. But then when you get into the city, where it's denser population, there's a lot of people. So when you're on that trail, there's a lot of people bike riding, walking, jogging, all that. And it's congested. And you have to be really careful with the people that you're engaging with, the pedestrians. You got to be careful. But besides that, it's beautiful in its own way to see all the buildings and all the things near the Hudson that they have in the city, because it's been completely redone. They did a heck of a job in New York City on the west side. It is beautiful what they did down there. Reconstruction. They made these artificial parks on piers that go over the Hudson. And this started 20 years ago. But now looks like they've completed the project. And it looks like a giant park. But it's a giant artificial structure, like an extended pier, so to speak, that goes out into the Hudson, but it's a giant park. And it's awesome what they did. And then they redid the Chelsea Piers. You got the Intrepid. The Chelsea Piers, they redid it unbelievable. I couldn't believe it, how awesome they redid that. So it's really nice. That's why I say, Alice, if you ever come, we go bike riding on the trail there, but then we go to some of the sites. We go chill. I definitely need to go to the Intrepid. I don't care if I have to go by myself, but I'm going to the Intrepid. Probably that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a bike ride in the city and go to these things I want to see that I haven't done yet, and then do the bike ride. I'll have to park in the city, but it's expensive to park. It costs me like $80 to park in a garage. It's expensive. But to visit all the places that I want to go to, it's worth it. Why is my camera's popping on? See the backyard? It's like you don't see any evidence. Oh, the gazebo. How is the gazebo holding up? The new one I built with the snow. Oh, it's good. Oh, I forgot about that. The new gazebo. It looks like it's okay. That's wet snow. That's a heavy snow. Now, it's not snowing anymore. It's raining. And it's not a lot of snow. But that weight scares me with that gazebo. I mean, I'm ready to open up my swimming pool. I mean, like, what the heck is going on? It's freaking snowing here earlier. That's enough. That's enough. And I still got to go out there and clean up the trees I cut up. Because I cut down a lot of branches already. I got work to do out there. It's not a joke. I'm usually, right now, I would be a week away, to the most, to start opening up my swimming pool. I can't do that. It's too cold. That just like freaks me out. So it's going to be, it's weird because now it's going to get warm. And it happens some years over here. And I don't know if anybody else lives in the Northeast or in an area like this. It could be 40s, then all of a sudden like a switch goes on, it's 75 every day. And I'm like, what the heck just happened? Yeah, there's not much snow on the gazebo to remove it. I might do more damage trying to get that wet snow off than just letting it sit and melt. I could do more damage by trying to scrape it off. Because those panels, they're not the strongest panels those gazebos. They're not. Unless it's a metal, but mine is not metal. So it's definitely an issue. So I gotta be careful. But like the other day, a few days ago, I said to myself, why isn't this opening? Here, it's on this screen now. I said to myself, I need to cut these trees down. They're like 30 feet high. So I went out there with the chainsaw, and I still got a mess. But I went out there with the chainsaw. These are my Blink cameras. I have 8 of them. But we're going to look at one right now. For anybody that's watching, this is called BlueStacks. And you can tie your phone into your desktop, tablet, laptop, and use this app, and it accesses the apps on your phone. And obviously that's how I'm doing this. This is actually the app on my phone. Camera's offline. How is that possible? I just put batteries in that. I'm gonna have to check that camera again. I'm not doing it today. No way. I'm not going out there. I'm chilling. So I chopped all these trees. Look at them. They're all cut. Look how long they are. Look at this. Look at all these branches. I gotta clean this. Matter of fact, that flag tore. I'm so upset I got a new one. I gotta put the new flag up. But I cut with the chainsaw and got rid of all these trees. And they're long. And I gotta now go out there and cut them down into smaller pieces. You can see this is a willow family. It's not a willow tree, so to speak, but it's in the willow family. But I got to get rid of all this. So I got a heck of a cleanup just there alone. And see, like the driveway or the property, there's no snow. If I look at the driveway, there's no snow. It's just on the grass. So it's not bad. Let me go to the driveway. I got the woods. Because the side of my house is wooded area. So this is a driveway. This is live. No, I do not do any PC gaming. I'm Xbox all the way. Both 360 and X. So there's a little snow. There's a little snow on the driveway. There's a little bit. Not much. It's actually mixing with snow right now. Let me get out of this because it drains my batteries on the cameras. But it snowed. I'm like, what the heck is going on? There's snow outside. I wasn't expecting that today. Why are my models not lit up? That's a good question. I just noticed that. That's not good. It's getting windy too now. Where is this? This is here. This is unplugged. I wonder if this is it. I don't even know. I got so much wires, it's scary. I don't think that's it. Oh, yes, it is. That is it. Good. They're on. We need to move the camera up. Like that. There's the models. There we go. I couldn't fit a model up there if I tried. It's so many models up there. The Star Wars, Star Trek, even the Death Star, which I have to change. I have to fix that up too. Oh, I had to take that stuff off because of the drums. That's why they're not there. So I got like the X-Wing is there, but this used to hang. It's got the wire, you could see it. This is the Anakin fighter. See? The model that I built. You can't see how beautiful they are on a camera, but up close, they're nice. They're really nice. Oh God, I'm stepping on my Xbox 360 games. Oh God, let's not do that. We don't want this to fall. The TIE fighter, which I had to take off because the drums, it was in the way. Actually, I don't want to take away the beauty of that Millennium Falcon that I built. I can't put the TIE here. Yes, I can. That won't get in the way of the symbol, I don't think. I don't think so. It's kind of close. We'll leave it there. So yeah, there's a lot of models up there. And you see that some of them I put the blinkers in there. You're a Lego collector? The thing is, that battleship that I built, I dare not try to lift it up and bring it over here because it's so heavy. It weighs, it's Lego style. It's a Lego style model. That thing was tough to make. Oh my gosh, that battleship. And good morning, Scott. But, oh, you got the light kit for it? Like I said, I dare not try to lift that ship because it's 28 inches long. But it's beautiful. I used to have images of it. I don't think they're on the computer. I would have to look here. I'm pretty sure I did take, I know I took pictures of it. There it is. This is when I had it. This is a Lego style. It's not Lego, but it's Lego style. I'm gonna put the picture up in a second. I don't know if this is it. Yeah, this is it. This one. See, that is definitely similar to Lego. This thing was tough to build. Oh my gosh, was this tough. That was a tough model. It's up there. Just like, because I couldn't put lights in that one. That was impossible. But where is the other pictures? No. I'm looking for the pictures of, see, like, that's from Battle, that's not gonna work. I'm trying to find the carrier. Here. This one's on the other side on a shelf. This one I put lights. And it's nice. It looks really cool. Okay, that would be this one. This one. the Enterprise carrier. See, I put lights in it. In the bridge, on the deck. But it's not made for lights. I made it into a light set. So that is on a shelf over there. And you can see how I put the lights. It looks pretty freaking wicked, to be honest. It actually looks really good because I put it on a bracket so I could put it on an angle so you could see it lit up. Because if it was flat, you wouldn't see the lights. So I had to put it up on an angle so you could see the model and see the lights. Obviously, all the planes are glued to the deck. So, you know, I had to be very careful when I built this one. The planes, believe it or not, were the pain. Because you have to do the detail on them. The painting and the decals. And the decals, I swear, were like the tip of a pen. Some of them. They were that small. They were really small. I was like, whoa. I'm not much of a Star Wars fan as much as I am a fan of the designs for everything such as architecture, environment, and vehicles. Yeah, everybody has their own interest in stuff. Some people like planes. Some people like cars. Some people like ships. I did this as space theme, obviously, for a reason. But the other stuff is over there. The other theme stuff is on the other side. Oh, no, dude. I mean, V, you gotta see. So far, my favorites in the Lego Diner and the Haunted House. I gotta look into that. I just don't have the room no more. For that. I just don't. I wish I did. But now is not the time to make the models. Maybe next fall I'll start again. It looks really cool. Like, I can make this bigger. There's gonna, I don't know what, there's some crazy images in here probably of the bike. I'm gonna go past all my photos and see. Oh man, I just messed it up. I gotta go back here now. Ugh. Yeah, my dining room table. Because I deleted a lot of these folders. I mean, folders, pictures. All right, we'll start from here. I should get rid of this one. This one should be deleted. I was doing a audio file. All right, so this is when I first started. This is when I was building the Millennium Falcon. And I put the lights in the back. Oh, come on. You're telling me I can't fast forward? Let me go back. All right, well, I don't want to have to do it like that. That's a pain. I am not downloading all these folders. See, I had to tape this because of the way it came together. See, I'm missing a lot of pictures. Let me do this over. That's a Klingon. Oh, we might be. Wait a minute. Yeah, we'll start from here. We'll just start from here. I'm missing a group of pictures, but we'll start with this one. So that is a battle cruiser, Klingon battle cruiser. This is when I was making it and wiring it. Oh my gosh, you don't even know. The wiring is the tricky part. Building the models. That's MK Viper from Battlestar Galactica. This is a beautiful model. The Strange New Worlds Enterprise. This is beautiful. This came out awesome. That's the backside. This is when I have to drill all these holes into the model. I have to drill all that. It doesn't come that way. I have to make it that way. It's a lot of work involved to make lighting for this. This is when I was doing the Voyager and I had to slice up this piece and make those slices so you could see the engine. This is the top drilling. All that I had to drill, all of it. That's my dining room. I told you there'd be some pictures in between. This is how I rigged the lighting inside. It's not easy. Look at all those wires. Look at all those lights. There's a lot of work that goes involved with this. It is not that easy. Here's another picture of that. You see? Then I put cardboard to block the lights from interfering from this color from this color. This is blue. This is white. I put the cardboard in there to prevent it from bleeding the light into the other color. It won't look right. So this is when I'm putting this stuff together. Look at this. This is putting the lights in the models. It's a lot of work. And there could be up to 50 lights in a model. This is one of the earlier displays. That Star Destroyer looks so awesome in person. It's 2 feet. Okay, so this is Voyager, but the pictures came out terrible. Yeah, those pictures came out trash. You kind of get an idea. There's better pictures coming up. That's a better one of Voyager. There's the top of Voyager. That's the side of Voyager. See how it doesn't bleed the red with the blue with the white? See? It doesn't interfere because there's cardboard that I put in there. That is Excelsior, I think. Okay, that's that. I fixed this. This is the Reliant. I fixed it because I had to redo it because the lights were bleeding through the model. This is Next Generation Enterprise. Oh, did I have to go crazy making the holes on that? Look at that. That looks wicked. Wicked. That is a Romulan craft. There's the Voyager, better. There is Next Generation. Look at that. Look at all those holes I had to drill. And now we're getting into the carrier. And getting into this a little bit, I'll just skip these. That's when I was building it. I was still working on it. And that was the final. But as Alice said with Legos, you don't know. This is what that ship started to, when I first started, this is what it looked like. Look at this. This was not an easy model. At all. And there's my dog, Tycho. So you could see it. Now I guess the rest of the bike. Okay, so we can get rid of that. But it's a lot of work. This is a nice model right here. From Battle of the Planets, G-Force. It's an anime, old style. That one. Oh, I love that. That's my G-Force. There's Discovery next to it. I love that model. I love that model. Oh, one more I gotta show. We must see the Star Destroyer. Because that came out so awesome. I don't know if it's here. It should be. The Millennium Falcon came out nice. Okay, here we go. Star Destroyer. Here's another model. I have it up there. It's a UFO. This is the inside of it. With the little guys in there. Oh my gosh. Here we go. This is the baby right here. Look at that. That is sweet. Look at all those lights I put in there. That is sweet looking. Oh man. That came out stunning. I did a heck of a job on this one. The engines. Yeah, I did a nice job on this one. Definitely. That one came out really nice. And it's right there. And there's a lot more models that you don't see the pictures of, but there's a lot going on up there. There are so many different models of Enterprises. The original Enterprise, where is it? Is it this one? It's got the red. Which one is it? Oh, it's up there. The original Enterprise is up there. And it's cool because I put the red and green. I don't think we'll be able to see it. Let me see if I can zoom in. Let me see if I can do that. I'm going to stretch the screen out. That's it right there up on the top shelf. That one. That is the original Enterprise. It's got a red and a green on the top and the bottom because that's what it has. And the engines are like an orange color. So that is the original from the series Enterprise. There's a lot going on up here. So I've got a lot of different. I want one Enterprise, but I can't find it. And that's from the TV series Enterprise. But I can't find it. And the ones I can find, they're trying to charge like $150, $200 for. But I do want that model eventually. Because then I've got pretty much a lot of the different models of Enterprises here. The refit, the original, Next Generation, Strange New Worlds. There's a lot of Enterprises up there. So, yeah. What's this now? Yeah, you did a nice model too. But now I still have one more model, but it's a ship. But I'm going to save it for the fall. I'm not doing no more models right now. I'm done. I'm done with models for now. I've even had people offer for me to build them for them and send it to them. But I can't do that because it's too risky. This is very delicate. Very. This one, this Enterprise, is from the movies, the recent movies. That one. I like it because I like the way the engine looks. It's a different design, Enterprise. I like it. I put that red blinking on top of it and for Next Generation up there. But this one here is nice. That's a nice model. Though, oh no, that's right. Oh yeah, I did paint that one. Okay, good. It's a lot of work. Anyway, I'm done with models. What's up, Heart? And anybody on TikTok? So, it's a nice hobby to have. But you need a lot of patience. Especially when you're doing the lighting on them. Oh, Brian. What's up, Brian, if you're watching still? And what's up, Corey? Come to Pine Bush, Corey, if you're still watching. Nick Pope will be speaking this year. I see you in like the Facebook. And Ali, hello to you on TikTok. Here's the... Oh, okay. You sent me the airplane email. Let me check it out, Mike. All right, let's see your model. He does good work on his models too. Now, I would never even try to compare models compared to the man, Mark D'Antonio. He's just the master of model making. Really. That's what he does for a living. And he built sets. Where are you? I got it. So this is the... Wow, you did a nice job on this, Mike. You definitely did a nice job on this plane. Now that is some sick details. I love it. Nice. How long did it take you? Is my question for this plane. Because this is outrageous. That's the time. It's only 11:41. So this is Mike's plane. Impressive. And I like the way you gave it the weathered look. That is really freaking nice, Mike. That's awesome, dude. You did a heck of a job on that model. That's awesome. Very impressive. That's really nice. It took you 2 months. I could tell. You put a lot of work and detail into that. Impressive, I must say. So you could see how people do their models. Like, I need to weather this Millennium Falcon. It looks too clean. I have to weather it. I keep forgetting when I go out to buy pastels, but it can't be the oil-based, because I have to do a little splashing on this one. It looks too clean. My Millennium looks too clean. And I've got to do some stuff to that because it just looks too clean. It's beautiful, but it's just like spotless. It's not supposed to be. You could see it right there. Hello, Kat. Good morning, Catherine. And good morning to all those on TikTok. So, but like Alice knows, now is the time to forget. The models are good for the winter months when you're indoors a lot. Now it's about being outdoors. So it's a totally different thing going on. Wow, you're giving that to the museum that has the same aircraft on display. That's really nice of you to do. That is nice. That's nice, Mike, that you're donating it. I may have to get to the point where I'm going to have to start hanging models from the ceiling because I have no room. Oh, boy. That's all I need. And let me just say hello to all those. I may have to go into TikTok. I could see the pop-up for those on TikTok, and I'm just going to blow them up on the screen for a minute. Kaylee, I hope I'm saying that right, just to show you. So hello to Kaylee that's in there and all the others that are in TikTok. Yes, I can see everybody's that's in there. I have the pop-out chat for TikTok. So good morning to all those watching on TikTok right now. And Kaylee, just, if you're still there, you could see I just said hello to you and put your stuff on the screen. But good morning to all of you. And good morning to everyone on all the platforms, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Trovo, whatever. So good morning to everybody. I was going to game for a little while. I got a meeting in 2 hours, but I don't know if I'm in the mood to game right now. I've been playing this. It's ridiculous, but I'm enjoying it. A James Bond GoldenEye game on 360. And I'm actually liking it. And I got a pile. Some of them fell. I don't know. They're all over the place. But I've got a pile of 360 games, like literally right next to me. There's some on the floor. There's actually something I do want to do. Because I rewrote a song, but it's got more of a hip-hop feel. I think C approved. My friend. See, that sounds better than the rock versions of your songs. I like all music, so it doesn't matter to me. Everybody has their own specific preference, like style. I like everything, pretty much. So I write all kinds of music. It doesn't matter. Different styles. As long as I like it, don't matter. I don't know which version is the right one.
Crank up the bass.
Yeah, this is the one. I like this one. I'm going to share it on the screen. But I want to put a drum part to it. That's what I want to do. I got to hear it, though, and analyze it.
Bass, rocking to the beat. No time to waste. Grooving to the music, bouncing on my feet. Come on, everybody, get off your seat. Get that groove on, no matter where you be. Shake it anywhere, baby, you and me. Join me on the dance floor, rock it on my feet. Come on, everybody, under the moonlight. Get that groove on, no matter where you be. Shake it anywhere, baby, you and me. Join me on the dance floor, rock it all night. Closer to your body, under the moonlight. Tingling down my spine, electricity in the air. Swaying with my baby, electrostatic in our hair. Keeping with the rhythm, in beating mood of tones. Feeding off your energy, rattling my bones. Cruising down the highway, my baby by my side. Turn up the volume, rocking as we ride. Driving to woofer beats, car seems to be alive. All in sync together, this is how we thrive. As we get home, we turn down the light. You and I together, make it through the night. Marvin plays in the room, let's get it on. Music made with each other to the break of dawn. Tingling down my spine, electricity in the air. Swaying with my baby, electrostatic in our hair. Keeping with the rhythm, in beating mood of tones. Feeding off your energy, rattling my bones. Cruising down the highway, my baby by my side. Turn up the volume, rocking as we ride. Driving to rocking to the beat. No time to waste. Grooving to the music, bouncing on my feet. Come on, everybody, get off your seat. Get that groove on, no matter where you be. Shake it anywhere, baby, you and me. Join me on the dance floor, rock it on my feet. Come on, everybody. all night, closer to your body, under the moonlight. Tingling down my spine, electricity in the air, swaying with my baby, electrostatic in our hair, keeping with the rhythm in beating mood of tones, feeding off your energy, rattling my bones. Cruising down the highway, my baby by my side, turn up the volume, rocking as we ride, driving to woofer beats, car seems to be alive, all in sync together, this is how we thrive. As we get home, we turn down the light, you and I together make it through the night. Marvin plays in the room, let's get it on. Music made with each other to the break of dawn. Tingling down my spine, electricity in the air, swaying with my baby, electrostatic in our hair, keeping with the rhythm in beating mood of tones, feeding off your energy, rattling my bones. Cruising down the highway, my baby by my side.
I like that song. I write all the lyrics. Suno creates the music. So, but I write all the lyrics. And I have the rights to them. Not that anybody wants them. But I have the rights to it. Copyright rights. Okay, I want to try one other one that I wrote a few nights ago. You like those lyrics? You may not like the next one. But yeah, I like that one. It's a fun song. It's a fun, you know. This one, not so much. There's a heavier version. I don't know which one this is.
Thunder roars in the distance, lights appear in the sky. Streaks zigzag above, top guns blazing as they fly. Battle stations for the fleet, defense countermeasures in place. Emotions whirl with apprehension, soon to engage face to face. Propaganda fills the air, false sense of security. Bluster turned to fluster, tyranny's path to obscurity. Misleading their people, the truth hidden behind the veil. Society begins its uprising. Freedom will prevail. The power of the forces align with fearless allies. Mission to be one. Confidence as they rise. Defeat not an option. The enemy will lie in defeat. The drums of war begin. The drums of war begin. Thunderous with every beat. A match ignites the tinderbox. Countries gripped in fear. Will this become the next world war? Borders soon to disappear. Allies against the evil axis struggle between good and evil, viewed through different lenses in the eyes of the beholder. Once shielded by their sword, proxies begin to fall. Outer defenses
then there's the other version. And I don't know which one I like best of the two. It might be this one. It's the same lyrics.
Thunder roars in the distance, lights appear in the sky. Streaks zigzag above, top guns blazing as they fly. Battle stations for the fleet, defense countermeasures in place. Emotions whirl within with apprehension, soon to engage face to face. Propaganda fills the air, false sense of security. Bluster turned to fluster, tyranny's path to obscurity. Misleading their people, the truth hidden behind the veil.
What's up, friends? I can't put the bass too high because then it clips.
The power of the forces align with fearless allies. Mission to be one. Confidence as they rise. Defeat not an option. The enemy will lie in defeat. The drums of war begin. Thunderous with every beat. A match ignites the tinder box. Countries gripped in fear. Will this become the next world war? Border soon to disappear. Allies against the evil axis. Struggle between good and evil. Viewed through different lenses. In the eyes of the beholder. Once shielded by their sword, proxies begin to fall. Outer defenses penetrated as the forces approach the wall. A last stand drawn in the sand, a message of forewarning. Lay down your arms, this is our final warning. The power of the forces align with fearless allies. Mission to be one. Confidence as they rise. Defeat not an option. The enemy will lie in defeat. The drums of war begin. Thunderous with every beat.
I don't know which one I like most. The first one or that one. I like them both. They both came out pretty good. You know what's kind of like sad? Like, I can create that. And if I had friends near me that lived nearby, we can recreate that and write it for ourselves. Because I do have the rights. I wrote the lyrics. And we could actually redo these songs and make it with like a vocalist, a lead guitar player, like real people doing the song, not AI. And that could be so awesome. And I know that there's still a few of my friends down in the city area that still play and jam. But their mission objective is to play cover songs. which doesn't fly for me. I like to have, I mean, you could do cover songs, but you need to have your own originals. And then you can mix a cover song in between, but you really want to push, original content. In my opinion, I could never just be somebody who wants to play cover songs all day long. Like, what fun is that? Yeah, it's fun to play them. People might enjoy it, but it's not like I'm going to see Get the Let Out or some other Brit Floyd that really sound like the band that they're covering. I'll pay for that. But it's strange because there's talent there. There is talent. But to me, it's in my opinion, while you still can write some music, write some original music, get it out there. Especially in the digital age. Get your stuff out there. Get busy. It's not hard to write music. It really isn't. I mean, I could sit here with the guitar right now and put a bunch of chords together and a pattern and build on it, because that's what it is. It's foundational. A bass, a rhythm guitarist, and a drummer. Let's go. Let's go. Especially in today's times, the simplicity of music, it doesn't take much. Especially in today's times. And no, I wouldn't want to be a person dependent on software doing the work for me. A beat machine or anything like that. No. I don't want to have music that is looped. No, not for me. It's got to be the real deal. People actually playing the instruments. Yeah, we could throw a keyboard player in there. But I want the real thing. I don't want, it all to be a bunch of people dancing on a stage with all the music already pre-programmed and a vocalist singing to that pre-programmed music. I can't, no. That's not for me. I want to hear the instruments. I want to hear the raw power of instruments. That's just me. Call me old school, call me whatever, but that's what I love. So, and that, again, there's different types of music, depending on the mood that I want to write a song to. It's got to have a certain vibe. It's going to have like a more serious tone if the lyrics are more serious. It could have a fun kind of a tone if the lyrics are more for that. It's based on a feel. Like when I wrote the drone song, when all that stuff was going on with the drones. Here. I made it more dark. When I made the song about my dog, I made it more happy feel. When I wrote the song about Momzilla, I made it funny. So it depends on the vibe, the feel of the song, and the music associated with it. Because could you imagine that song War Drums with a disco beat? It won't work. It would not work. So that's the way I approach it. It's a theme based. The music has to go with the lyrics. And I do not want to stick to one style of music. I refuse to do that. The redundancy of sounding like every song has the same sound, metal, rock, pop, this. No, I want to do it all. That's why that song I wrote has a country feel, and it came out beautiful. Rise of the Phoenix. And it's really nice. And if, like I said, if I had people that I can depend on, because I am not doing it, but I'll write the music, but they got to do it. Because I'm not capable of doing it anymore. I honestly, I'm not. But that doesn't mean I couldn't do it for someone else. For sure. And I mean, there are much better musicians than I that can take the role easily. But like this one, if it's just the version, I don't know.
Personal attacks of character,
This could be a hit on a country station,
cases of disillusion,
in my opinion.
questions of,
If I had people redo it,
despite all the attempts, ill-advised schemes, social media promoting his strength, making America great again memes, addressing the deep-rooted fallacies within our governmental system, exposure through transparency, revelations of wisdom and expectations of renewal stretch across the homeland. As a new start begins, the hourglass of sand, rising from the ashes, American flag waves behind. A leader stands for our country, leadership well defined. He rises above all the propaganda. The phoenix is reborn. It all begins first day in office, under God and flag is dutifully sworn.
now I would change a few of the vocal parts, especially the word propaganda, the way that did it. But there is some serious foundational music there. Serious. That's an example. And I'm sure a lot of people may not like it, that style of music, or even the lyrical content, but there's a lot of people that would. And it would be difficult because, like I said, I'm all over the place. If I was to focus on one specific genre, that would be a challenge, because I don't like necessarily to do that. But I could, but it's not my choice. Like I said, I like to play all, like the drone song. The drone song came out really good. No Fly Zone. That's what I called it. No Fly Zone. Where is it? Is it this? But it's about the drones that happened a few months ago here. And I wrote a song about it. And this is it. It's dark. Dark theme music.
Lights appear above the horizon, flashing in steady formation. Humming as they move along, activity spreads across the nation. People stare and wonder, what could these actually be? A PSYOP operation, an adversarial intrusion coming from the sea. No one knows the answers. Government denying a threat. Society demanding answers. A cover-up is what I bet. Flying above our neighborhoods without any consent. Origin of flight unknown, or ideas of where they went. Violating airspace, moving at their own will. Who and what is behind this false flag operation drill? A sense of false security. What is the source of these drones? Bases and assets on high alert as they enter the no-fly zone.
So you can tell that I put dark music because it's kind of like that kind of a lyrical content for that kind of a song. It kind of fits because it's more intense. that would be like the going to something like this when I wrote this for Skywatching.
As twilight approaches with colorful hues, daydreams turn to night. Twinkling appears slowly above the hints of the heavenly light. With each passing moment, wonders are born, like years traveled, determining that date. A look through a time machine, how long before we know their fate? The wonders and dreams race against time, the brilliance of light and shooting stars. What lies above and beyond our Earth? Imagining our travels and visits to Mars. How far can we reach our outstretched hands? There is no limit, our goals set high. Watching the meteor streak above under the night-lit sky. Could there be life out there, feeding in the Goldilocks zone? What would an exoplanet be like? Is it similar to our own? Mysteries of the universe, galaxies swirl, what is that black hole? The power and beauty of our sun, northern lights are born in the northern pole. Viewing through a telescope, revealing the secrets the naked eye can't see. What is that beautiful planet? Which planet is that? What could that be? Pulling all the charts like a captain at sea, heart pounding within my chest. A new frontier to be explored, humanity's destiny to begin its quest. Rockets launched upward with a fiery roar, risks and danger lie in its course. Overcoming all challenges, atmosphere pierced with all its force. Is that a SpaceX rocket or satellite? Feelings of excitement and joy, lying back and gazing at this beautiful sight. The night-lit sky for all to enjoy. Could there be life out there, feeding in the Goldilocks zone? What would an exoplanet be like? Is it similar to our own? Mysteries of the universe, galaxies swirl, what is that black hole? The power and beauty of our sun, northern lights are born in the northern pole.
So you could have like that, like the duck. I'm gonna mess around now. So it could be so many different type of feel and themes. I will not stay to one type of style. There's just no way. Not for me. I have to change it up. And that's what I do. I cannot just write one type of style of music. It would drive me nuts. It would. Like this one, I don't know which one this is. Yeah, there's a different type of style vibe going on with this one.
Turn up the volume, crank up the bass, rockin' to the beat, no time to waste. Grooving to the music, bouncing on my feet. Come on everybody, get off your seat. Get that groove on, no matter where you be.
What's up, Nick?
Get anywhere, baby, you and me. Join me on the dance floor, rock it all night. Closer to your body, under the moonlight. Tingling down my spine, electricity in the air, swaying. my side. Turn up the volume, rocking as we ride. Driving to woofer beats, car seems to be alive. All in sync together, this is how we thrive. As we get home, we turn down the light. You and I together, make it through the night. Marvin plays in the room, let's get it on. Music made with each other to the break of dawn. Tingling down my spine, electricity in the air. Swaying with my baby, electrostatic in our hair. Keeping with the rhythm, in beat and mood of tones. Feeding off your energy, rattling my bones.
I'm thinking of a drum part just for that right off the top. But I think this is the nicer version.
Turn up the volume.
I like this one better.
Up the bass.
There's two versions.
To the beat.
I like this one better.
Time to waste. Grooving to the music, bouncing on my feet. Come on, everybody, get off your seat. Get that groove on, no matter where you be. Shake it anywhere, baby, you and me. Join me on the dance floor, rock it on my feet. Come on, everybody, under the moonlight. Get that groove on, no matter where you be. Shake it anywhere, baby, you and me. Join me on the dance floor, rock it all night. Closer to your body, under the moonlight. Tingling down my spine, electricity in the air. Swaying with my baby, electrostatic in our hair. Keeping with the rhythm, in beat and mood of tones. Feeding off your energy, rattling my bones. Cruising down the highway, my baby by my side. Turn up the volume, rocking as we ride. Driving to woofer beats, car seems to be alive. All in sync together, this is how we thrive. As we get home, we turn down the light. You and I together, make it through the night. Marvin plays in the room, let's get it on. Music made with each other to the break of dawn. Tingling down my spine, electricity in the air. Swaying with my baby, electrostatic in our hair. Keeping with the rhythm, in beat and mood of tones. Feeding off your energy, rattling my bones.
See, I like the vibe, the feel of that. I do. So that just goes to show the range of different types of music and not being stuck. And like I said, it's not for everyone. Some might like that, some might not like it. Some might like the other ones and not like, you know what I mean? So it's I love to write about different things. And the next song is going to be about Nick in Chat in there. Can't Complain, or Don't Complain, or Can't Complain. It's probably going to be titled Can't Complain. Oh, it's coming. It's going to be a parody, but it's coming when I have time. But that's going to be the next titled song, Can't Complain. And you'll understand it once I write it, the lyrics. It's definitely directed to Nick, Bob, Skywalker, anyone who lives out west, where it's 3 hours earlier than it is here, or even glacial in Alaska or those in Hawaii, oh, I've got a song coming. But it's not about it's about time. Time. It's going to focus on time. Because, when I'm up late streaming till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, they're like, what? It's not even 12. And you're complaining? You're tired? Here I am sitting here at 3 o'clock in the morning here, but you guys are complaining about it's getting late. What? Getting late? The sun is about to rise here. So it's coming. It's going to be like a fun song based on stuff like that. But it's as easy as, like, if I think about any topic that are like war drums, and that's obvious, I can pick a topic and write the lyrics to it in a half hour. Now, if I take more time, it's going to be better. If I rush it, it's not going to. And sometimes I rush it and it's not where it should be when I'm writing it. It should be better. And I'll be the first one to admit that. Sometimes I rush it. But it takes a little work to write the lyrics and find the right music to go with those lyrics. Right, Nick? He was here the other day when I was freaking out trying to find the right vibe for a song. So it's not that easy. But like I said, if I picked up my guitar right now, which I'm not, because I'm not having no pain right now. If I pick up the guitar, I'm going to have pain right here. It's not hard to write a rhythm. And it's not hard to put a drum part to it. It's really not. I think that one of the hardest things is getting a pure vocalist that can make the song special. I think the vocalist is like really important, and not like the ones that use effects on their voice so they can sound better than what their voices actually sound like. That happens a lot these days. That's just one effect. I could change my effects. But a lot of them put effects on their voices so they think they sound good singing. But honestly, raw, they sound like crap. They need the effects to make them sound decent. That's a fact. Yeah, you're right. Get a whole band to sing the song, sound even better. I would love to put a band together. It's not that I have time, but I know I can hold my weight in it. I don't know about the others. It's like if I was here jamming with somebody, I can hold my beat on those drums, but can you hold that rhythm? Hold the beat. They got to be able to hold the beat. If they get off the beat, it's toast. Because now I got to catch up to them. They got to hold with me. They got to be able to stay in time. Otherwise, it just disrupts the flow and it's like frustrating. It's not going to work. It's not that hard if you have that feel. And then you have to create the changes in the song where it builds up. You have the chorus, go back, solo part, the construction of the song itself. I mean, I could drop a beat and make lyrics, eight lines of lyrics, and just put a beat to it. It would work. It would. It would have to be like house music or something to that effect, that kind of music, for it to work. But it would work. But that's not what I'm looking for when I do songs. No. I'm old school where it has to have a foundation, has to have the proper structure. You know, it just has to fit properly. It's not that easy. So, and I get it. Everybody thinks their music is the greatest. I get that. And that's good that they have that self-confidence and feel good about it, because that's really what matters. If you are happy with what you make, That's all that really truly matters. I've said this many times. But another person might say, that's trash. And that's okay. They don't like it. So, you know, it's all in the person who's writing the song and composing it. And, you know, they're proud of their work. And I get it. They have that pride. And that's good. But that doesn't necessarily mean anyone's going to like it. Bottom line, doesn't matter. Nothing. If nobody, you know, can relate to it or enjoy it, it's moot. But for me, a lot of the songs I write, but not all, because it doesn't fit the feel of what I'm doing. When I go bike riding, you can bet those songs are on a playlist and Bluetooth to my earbuds. And I'm cranking this while I'm bike riding. Oh, yeah. Do you know what this is like, riding a bike through the woods? It's like James Bondish, Mission Impossible-ish. It's like, let's go. This is what I wrote. I know, Nick. I know the Mission Impossible thing.
Thunder roars in the distance, lights appear in the sky.
Like, let's do this.
Above, Top Guns
It gets me amped up.
they fly. Battle stations for the fleet, defense counter.
So the music is not just me writing it. It's me actually enjoying it. Like when I went to the store today to get gas and a funnel. I was cranking that in my car, and it sounded good. In a nice stereo system? Oh, it sounded good, and I'm like, yeah, this is good for me. And like Nick just put in chat, people are not always going to agree with you 100% of the time. They may have a different style of genre or taste of music, of course. I guarantee people that are watching on TikTok, a lot of them, they're used to the newer music, and they're like, this is crap. This is garbage. Because it's not their thing. They're, you know, with the current music, they don't understand or they don't get this music. You know what I mean? They're so enveloped in their music that they listen to today. And I have said this many times, they don't want to listen to the older stuff. They're so zoned in on that music. See, some of us grew up on music that was before our birth, our time, and enjoyed it. Do you think this generation does that necessarily in general? Think about it. I grew up, Sabbath was out before I was practically born. Zeppelin, The Who, some of these bands, I wasn't even born, and yet I grew up to that music. It's like, could I have seen Van Halen when they first came out? No, I was a little kid. Like maybe my parents could have took me to see them, but me going by myself to see them, no. Not even close. When Metallica came around, yes. And Iron Maiden, yes. But that's when it started for me to go on my own with my friends. But we grew up to a lot of the older style music. Do you think today's generation reflects back on the music? Maybe some have an appreciation of music of the past. So it's a little different. Curtis, what's going on? So, and there's a lot of influences because of that. And it's the more genres you were interested in, the more of, I would say, a broader perspective of music in general. And a lot of those different things can have an influence on how you go about to compose a song. If I listened to heavy metal all my life, you can only imagine what the music would probably sound like. Or any genre. Because that's all I knew. That's not the fact. I loved all music. Though growing up with them, the headbangers and the metalheads, but there was also progressive rock, there was hard rock, there was glam rock, hair band, there was all kinds of that. But then again, in the house, what's playing? Oldies. Mom. My uncle owned a nightclub, a disco, big one. So you can only imagine what kind of music was going on with that. And then all the different styles of music, like new wave, punk, the pop. So many different types of music. So there's a lot of influence from different types of music. And I enjoy it all. And I love that. I love that I can listen to anything. Like, I like old school country music. I mean, this is before Garth. Goes back. So even that. The one thing I could never really listen to was opera. I love classical music. I love big band music. Orchestral music. New age music. Techno. House. It goes on. Trance. It goes on and on. You think a lot of people, think about it, you think a lot of people have that kind of a musical interest? No. Usually they stick to 1, 2, maybe 3 in their range. The rest, no. But they have, like, if a person likes hip hop, they like R&B. And they can like other branches that sound similar to that style of music. But you think that person is going to listen to heavy metal? Yeah, there's a few. But overall, heck no. No way. It's not their thing. So, like I said, I enjoy it all. And I love that. One minute I could listen to Chic, Le Freak. The next minute I could hear Megadeth, which is insanely drastic of a change. But I can. And I can enjoy them both equally. But it's also about flow. I have to be in a certain mood. Like I have different playlists for the bike ride. It's different songs. If I go to one playlist, which I have numerous, this is all designated for my car rides and my bike rides. But they're different. Like, this is going to have more of a pop disco feel. Now, I'm on YouTube and stuff. I can't play this, but... See? It's more pop. Metro. And the other one is going to have more metal. Mix. Hard rock. So it depends in my mood of what I want to listen to on my bike ride. It's as simple as that. Like, this could be on. It could be more rock driven. It depends on what I'm feeling. Like, what do I want to listen to? Yes. Oh, yeah. I used to do that all the time, Nick. Play the music when I'm racing. But I beat like every racing game out there. I'm waiting for a good racing game. I don't think there is one. And I'm really upset about that. Let me go to Xbox X. No 360 today. And I got to go to a meeting soon. But I am really upset at that they don't make like the Ace Combats, those flying sim games, or good racing games. It's like, what is going on? Give me something. Give me something. Because I have a lot of racing games, but I beat most of them. Or it's like, what? Yeah, I'm not crazy about the flight simulator. I find it boring. Mario Kart. Yeah, like Season of the Abyss. I love that song. Dude, I know the lyrics. I love that song by Slayer. I love that song. I can't listen to that right now because we're streaming on TikTok and... Not TikTok. YouTube and Facebook. Let me go home. Let's go to the store. Let's just see. I doubt there's anything out with racing. New games. Not that. Top paid games. The new games is never going to have... It's got to be top paid. Because you're not going to get a new game. You're going to pay. The Old Blood. I already got that. See, I can tell... Top paid games. I didn't like it. I really thought that was going to be good, and it turned out to be a bust. I am glad. Like, Police Simulator, like, really? If it says $14, it's not good. It's not a good sign. Really. It's not a good sign if they're charging that little. Games coming soon. All right, let me take myself off camera because I can't see. And I need to put a full screen here. Projector. Yeah, I put the wrong thing. Hold on. I need to put this on full screen for myself so I can see it better. Why is it doing that? Oh, that's why. Let me just check something. Something's wrong. Fit to screen. Which is the right screen here? Projector. Oh my God. It's projecting the other one. Okay, maybe now. Projector. I have a lot of overlaying. It's still doing it. I don't understand. Okay, let me bring that. Let's try it now. Here we go. Whew. That was a struggle. All right, so let's see. This is games coming soon. I mean, what the heck is that? I mean, what? And I don't see, what is that? It's 17. What is this? Oh, what is that? It has a plane. Let's see. Let me put the audio on. I gotta see what this is about.
The story goes that the white birds never stop flying. They are born, they mate, and they die in the hot rising fumes of the volcanoes. And some people even claim that long after their death, their lifeless bodies glide on. These are but stories, people say.
You must go for me. You must go. Take the egg back.
What?
Take the egg of the white birds back to Amazon.
What? Demo available. What is that? Oh, why is my mother calling my phone? Mom, what are you calling me on this for? What do you mean? I'll be right there. Uh-oh. Mom's not feeling well. Let's see what's going on. What's the matter? Huh? Search that room. Oh. It's never easy. Never. Okay. Now getting back to this. When is this? What is this though? I don't know. There's nothing on TV. What the heck is there on TV to watch? Your goal is to bring back the last birds. Oh, come on. Oh, solve puzzles. Alright, so that's not what I'm looking for here. No way. I am not into that. I mean, this is like bad for me. Roadcraft. What the heck is this? Restoring off. Blades of Fire. I'm gonna have to investigate this a little more.
Steel was a gift from the gods. But these are dark times. The Queen's spell has turned steel to stone and left her army unmatched. Only you can wield the hammer of the gods and bend steel to your will. You have been chosen, Arandelira.
I'm definitely gonna get this one. Alright, so that's, when is this? May. Oh my gosh, May. And it'll probably be pushed further than that. Alright, so this is on the list. I do not like the Formula Ones. I do not like those games. Elden Ring. What is this? This is when? June. What is this?
In his research, Dr. Morrison identified a paradox. A moment where machine learning would evolve past our capabilities of control. He called the first sign of this Alpha.
Welcome to Red Rock. Man, is it always this hot? You'll get used to it. Sort of. Not really. Wow. Yeah, not bad, huh? The latest model.
Interesting.
Companies like Silver Corporation, instead of being thankful, have turned their backs on the very stars and stripes that made them a success.
You still haven't given us clearance for launch.
Give me access to the back-end system of my city book, and then we'll talk.
Today's a very special day. Well, it's not every day we get to test the existential potential of man with machine.
Does have that Fast Furious feel.
I can spin this like I always do.
You
Nothing stop me.
This is another one on the list. Definitely on the list. There's two. There's two right there. That's definitely on the list. I gotta start writing them down. Shadow Labyrinth. That's probably cheap. What is this Demon Slayer? What is that? There's no trailer. Oh, it's anime. Yeah. There's another Metal Gear Solid? My gosh. Let me see. Is there a trailer?
Colonel, tighten the security on this place. He's coming here, I'm sure of it. America is out to destroy the Shagohod and get its hands on your inheritance. The Philosopher's legacy. Then they're out to kill me as well.
What's the story between you and the boss?
She was like a mother and my master.
The Cobras will take care of him.
Do you hear me, Snake? We are the sons of the boss. I see it. The fear. A great and terrible fury at being alive. A host of sorrows. And you are one of them.
Why'd you come back? There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss.
I still have the Shago.
I would wait till that drops in price. That's what I would do.
I don't remember when it happened, but I remember how I felt.
What's
Father
this?
told us to hide when they came to our house. Then they took him away. Mother said I couldn't play outside anymore. Everyone had fled.
Whoa.
She said the country was sick, but we would be okay. Mother always said monsters didn't exist. I thought they lived under my bed. We were both wrong. They live inside our heads.
Those are all cutscenes. Yeah, I want to see gameplay. I don't know about that one. September. Oh my gosh. So see, that's what it's like. It's not good. It's just not. Not for me, at least. No racing, no need for speed, none of that. I mean, come on. Really? Kind of pathetic. I guess they just don't sell. I forget about this. Sometimes you'll get lucky with a game on this. Game Pass. What is that? Ah, it's a multi. It's a co-op. No, nothing. Nothing that catches my eye. I already own this one. Of course I do. I do not like F1 games. I don't like them at all. It's not my kind of car game. I just don't like it. And I honestly cannot say there's a racing game here. Of course, those are so boring. I don't even know how much I play to these. There is one. It's not that. Which one is it? It's in here. It's this one probably. I think. But I think it's on the external drive. Yes. Okay, so transfer to internal. Oh, here we go. Which one am I moving? I beat Lord's Fallen. Wow. Do I give up on Avatar? I think I'm gonna. I think so. We can move this and this. And we'll put it on this drive. So now I can't play a game until this goes. It won't move it. What are you doing? Why is that moving? I did not do that. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is it moving that? That's not what I did. Time out. We need to do this again. Why did it start to move that? All right, let's just move the one. Okay, good. That was weird. Shouldn't have done that. But yeah, it does. It did remind me of the Fast and Furious 2, that one game. Definitely. By the way, a little update. There is more meetings set for next weekend between Iran and the United States in Oman. There's going to be another round of negotiations. It just came on my phone. So that's a good sign. At least they're talking. And there's another meeting set for next weekend, Saturday. So that's good. At least they're talking. They have dialogue. They're communicating. So we'll see how this develops. But there is another. This is what's coming through my phone. And this is what I got. I don't know, I can't confirm it, but this is what's coming through on Telegram. The second round of negotiations between the United States and Iran will take place in Oman on April 19th, according to Iran's foreign minister. That's what it says. Can I confirm that? No, but we'll see. That's good. At least there's dialogue, there's talk. Now, other parties may not be happy about this, but it's good. Diplomacy is always the way to go, if it can be worked out, obviously. So we'll see. We'll see what the next round. And I don't know if anybody's making any statements because I haven't checked. I've been on here and I got to go to a meeting soon. But that's good. They're talking. They're communicating. That's always a good thing. To me, at least. Right, Nick? It's good. That's good. Because, you know, that's the last thing we need is a major conflict. For all parties involved. Because it will be a drawn out, not good. For anyone. But yeah, it's the racing games. I mean, I don't even know while this is moving. If I play a game right now, it's going to slow down the movement. That's just the way it is. But I don't even know if there's a racing game other than that. I liked Atlas Fallen. I enjoyed that game. Motorfest. Did I beat Motorfest? If I play that version, it's not going to work? Or will it? No, because it's on the external. Oh, whoa. No. I think I beat this. At least all the campaign parts. I'm not sure. Well, it sure doesn't look like it's working. Looks like it's stuck to me. I think it did get stuck. Well, I miss good racing games, I do. Looks like it's glitching. I honestly don't know. It sure doesn't look good. I mean, it's not frozen because it's rotating, but still. It might be doing an update. Maui. The audio's not on. It's glitching, for sure. Because we just heard the audio. Yep, that is bizarre. And the audio is working because I can hear it. Oh, it's doing the Xbox One version. Let me try this one. I don't think it's going to work. See? I don't hear no audio. That's weird. That is bizarre. Because you could hear the system. Oh, needs an update. Look at this. This game is gonna take forever to move. Let me see something. Look at all the updates. Wow. I don't even know if I've ever beaten these. Because it gets boring after a while. It's just doing laps. I like open world racing. I think I gotta go to a meeting soon. It's time for lunch. Look at this. This doesn't even want to work. I need to get comfortable.
Hey, if you hurry, you can catch.
Alexa, shut off living room light.
Okay.
Oh, there's another race here. Maybe I didn't beat this. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna mute the game. Ugh. I'm gonna mute the game and put my song on. I need to make a playlist of my music. I'm just curious. I'm gonna do the war drum. I just want to see how it rocks to it. I can't play regular music because, well, I could. With the break on this.
Propaganda fills the air, false sense of security.
this.
Tyranny's path to obscurity, misleading their people, the truth hidden behind the veil. Society begins its uprising, freedom will prevail. The power of the forces align with fearless allies. Mission to be one. Confidence as they rise. Defeat.
Oh, I blew it. I gotta get used to this one.
Defeat, the drums of war begin. Thunderous with every beat. A match ignites the tinder box. Countries gripped in fear. Will this
Wow. I gotta not get me comfortable here.
to disappear? Allies against the evil axis. Struggle between good and evil. Viewed through different lenses. In the eyes of the beholder. Once shielded by their sword, proxies begin to fall. Outer defenses penetrated as the forces approach the wall. A last stand drawn in the sand.
This is hard.
Message of forewarning. Lay down your arms. This is our final warning. The power of the forces align with fear.
The brakes don't work for nothing.
Mission to be one. Confidence as they rise.
For nothing.
Defeat, not an option. The enemy will lie in defeat. The drums of war beat.
I got the brakes on.
Thunderous with every beat.
The music works though. It definitely does, but I'm gonna put the game music on because I can't go through that. No good, no good. No bueno. See, you can't. This game is more of a sim game. You cannot mess up in this game. It's not like you can drift. You could hear the car. Look at this. No brake. No brake. No good. This is hard. I wonder if I can do something to the car. wonder how I have the difficulty on. I bet you it's because I'm really good with racing games, but I might have the difficulty on like really hard. And another thing too is, can we change the car angle? Yes, we can. Oh, I don't like that at all. This angle. Seventh place, oh my god. Look at this, you can't break. I'm breaking. This is more of a sim game, you gotta be. You can't be thinking you're gonna just speed. It's not gonna work. It's one of those. It's definitely more sim. But you gotta take chances too. You can't be too. If I try to be too cautious, I'm never gonna get anywhere. Alright, so that's this game. Let me see the other one. The other one's not even there yet. Let's try Forza 6. Now I gotta get off.
For the absolute Forza Motorsport experience,
Oh, shit,
all
I still
car
got things
divisions,
to do here.
series, and volumes are now available to complete. Select a volume to get started, and we'll see you on the track.
I never finished this. 3 of 15. my cars? I haven't played this in God knows how long.
Your next race will be at Watkins Glen, originally a series of public roads through the village of the same name.
I might get into this later. And the one I'm moving now. I got a lot. Look at that. Oh, you could tell I played this game a lot. There's still a lot to do. Oh, I don't like that view. How do I change the angle? I don't like this angle. There's got to be a way to change this. I don't like this view. There we go. Oh, this one flows so much nicer. Brakes actually work. I probably got this on a hard difficulty too. I'm gonna check. Otherwise, there's no challenge for me. Come on! Probably do have it on a pretty decent difficulty. Come on. Oh boy, I knew it. Oh, I'm trying to get around them. He hit me. He hit me. I'm out of control! That made me messed up. Gotta be aggressive, otherwise I'm never gonna catch him. Oh my god, I'm messing it up! Where's the laps? Can't be an endless race. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I might have to get into this later. We need to see the difficulty.
Your next race will be at Sebring International Raceway, host of the first United States Grand Prix in 1959.
Highly skilled. I have it on hard. I knew it. I knew it. But still. That's not bad. Alright, we're taking our break till later. Look at that. Highly skilled and I'm still kicking it. It was tough though. Let's see how the other one is doing. Forza's updating. Alright, let's see. I might play that tonight. Suspend my game. Make this faster. Hopefully tonight, later on, I'll have Mark D'Antonio on. He asked me earlier and I said, yes, most likely so. We'll do a stream with him later on today. Probably around, I gotta check with him with time to make sure that the Arizona weather, 1, is good, 2, that it's dark enough for him to do it. So it might start later than that. But hopefully we'll have some type of an astronomy stream later on tonight. Or later on this evening. Anyway, anyone who may be watching, have a great rest of your day. Be well, be blessed, be safe. And, yeah. But I like it, Nick. You got me thinking about the racing games again. I can't believe that I didn't even finish that one. All right, so I'm going to take a break. I got a meeting. I got things to do. And I need to eat. So everybody have a great rest of your day at TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, Trovo, Facebook.